What's going on, everybody? Joel here from State 48 Exotics, and we are back. We're back to making a couple videos here and there. As you may or may not have noticed, took a little bit of a break. I'll be honest, got a little burnt out from, the algorithm hunt and trying to get a lot of views and subscribers and like going down that whole path because, this is not really why we originally got into this, right? I got into this because of all of this. These animals they're absolutely incredible. But I will say, with that step back, kind of realized that I actually really do enjoy making these videos, and I enjoy, showing the projects here that we're super interested in. This is a really cool part of this hobby is being able to really, kind of show what you're doing here. There's so many morphs, there's so many combos, and there's so many genes out there that like, it's overwhelming, right? So it's cool to have a venue like this that offers us the ability to see other snakes that we may not be working with. So for that, I am very excited to be a little more inconsistently consistent with some of these videos. But yeah, thank you for tuning in so far, and let's get to some snakes. Okay, so to kind of jump right into it really quick, we have some updates. I want to give some updates out on maybe some snakes that you have forgotten about or haven't seen in a long time. And we're gonna start with this girl here. So this is a super unique animal to me, and honestly, just insanely lucky that we were able to pull this off and hatch her out. We got really lucky. But this is a Lemon Blast Highway. So this is a pastel pinstripe yellow belly gravel pied, and she's also 50% Pinstripe Clown. So with any luck, we can hopefully prove this girl out, because the Highway Clown Pied, that's the direction we're headed. We are obviously chasing some people on that project, but the main goal really too here is to eventually hit that super gravel Clown Pied. And this girl here, especially when she proves out to actually be het for clown, is going to be pretty important in that process. But as you can see, this girl is a great eater, and with any luck we can get her up into the rotation as soon as maybe the end of next season, 2023, the end of 2023, maybe she would be in that lineup. Okay, so in keeping right along with Pinstripe, we have this stunning girl here. This is what I believe to be a yellow belly pinstripe clown. She actually is 100% het for pied. So this is the clown representation of pinstripe and kind of what it can do in clown, which I think is extremely underrated. I mean, look at that tail. It almost has like, those old S's that used to draw in like the 80s babies, 90s babies. You'll understand what I'm talking about. But really cool tail. It's like chained together, almost like, chain, I guess, odd enough. But this is probably one of my favorite clown combos that we've ever produced. Kind of has like a little heart there on the back of her head, which is always cool. It's crazy what you can do with the genetics of these animals, and the outcomes that we can get sometimes is obviously a lot of it is very random, but couldn't be more pumped on this girl. And the fact that she is het for pied makes her just phenomenally valuable, especially in this group of animals that we have over here. Okay, so next snake up here is something I'm actually very excited for. This was one of our recent clutches we had, and she is a hidden gene Woma pied, and she is 100% het for clown. And so I don't know if you're starting to notice a bit of a trend over here, but the Clown Pied project is very near and dear to our hearts, and I just think, it's arguably the two best genes we have out there right now, right? Just mixed into one snake, and how can you possibly go wrong when you start doing stuff like that? And we haven't even begun to scratch the surface on what that double recessive can really yield, and we're already seeing stuff like the Desert Ghost Clown Pied, and it's just like, man, there is so much left to do. But Hidden Gene Woma is something I'm really excited for. It gives that stripe on the back of the head. This is a fairly low white version. The mom is I would consider her more medium white, so you can see a little more of the striping, but it's pretty cool. And then it's it's kind of a unique color palette that it's bringing, like right along the eye stripe, right through there. It's almost like GHI-esque a little bit, you know, in the color that it's really bringing out. So very excited to see where the Hidden Gene Woma Clown Pie project can go. And wouldn't you know it, we ended up hitting what was the absolute crown jewel of the clutch. So that little dude will be next up right now, and he is an absolute just smoke show. Okay, so for the main event of today's video, we have this dude here, and just blown away. First of all, just blown away on this dude's overall look, right? Like this is starting to look similar to some inchy combos, right? And there isn't a second or an ounce or anything of inchy in this clutch, which gets me very excited when I start seeing stuff like this that I absolutely did not expect. This is this gets me excited for what's to really come. But this here is a Fire Hidden Gene Woma Yellow Belly Pied, and he is also 100% het for clowns. So as you can see, you know, one of the big things that you really, not necessarily have to worry about in Pied, but some things to consider is how do you bring pattern back? And that's really what we're hunting for right now. But not only pattern back, I want to see pattern inside of the saddles. And that's what we're getting out of this. You know, we're still getting that big stripe from Hidden Gene Woma that's fighting Fire, which is predominantly a low white pied, right? Or I mean, a high white pied, I should say. And Yellow Belly, which is, you know, 50-50 on the way it really goes. But this snake, I mean, the way the genes came together just created something absolutely special in my opinion. Like, how cool is that little like dot? Let's see if we can get a focus here. That little dot on the end of his nose. That is so cool. So we're getting cool like head patterns out of this. It's just, this is an exciting project to me. And, you know, look at the side of the snake. We're getting a lot of color and changes. It's just, this is the stuff that gets me really excited, right? So I cannot wait. Next year, this guy, hopefully next season, this dude is in the lineup and we can see maybe the visual, right? We can see the Hidden Gene Woma Fire Yellow Belly Clown Pied. And that has me very, very excited. I think that's gonna be a very unique animal. I'm a big fan of Hidden Gene Woma clowns all to themselves. So this dude right here with this color palette, I mean, imagine mixing in something like Orange Dream into this. I think we'll be absolutely stunned with the results. So, whew, very, very excited for this guy. This is his YouTube debut. Let me know what you all think about this. You know, this dude almost looks like he got burnt. Like he was almost left in the oven just a little too long, right? Like those colors are very, very rich. I'm just absolutely blown away by this snake. And with that, we are at the closing stage of the video. I want to thank you all for showing up, your continued support through the hiatus, and let me know what you think about those projects down below. And I know everybody is in the absolute thick of their season right now. Would love to know what everybody's doing right now. Been out of the loop for a little bit, but we're getting back into it. We're in it. We're in it right now. And I hope you're excited for what's to come. And I certainly know I am. So without further ado, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your time. And I hope you're having a great morning, evening, night, whenever you may be watching this. And I'm sure we'll see you on the next one.